Siege battles are back with a boom. Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to a massive online siege battle for Total War 3 Kingdoms. The game is now released and you can go ahead and pick it up 7 days after launch using my link down below in the description to save yourself 16% off. Only available in Europe, unfortunately. But yeah, we are back with an online battle. This is going to be a 3 vs 2 and I'm so excited that my Discord can go ahead and start sending me in epic replays. I can't wait to see what they do, what scenarios they'll think of and everything like that, because normally they send me in the greatest replays and it's going to be absolutely awesome to see what they come up with, I should say. So yeah, this is going to be the battle. It's going to be a pretty interesting one. We have a whole wide range of forces ready to assault the settlement. I mean, it looks like a bit of a mess right now, but once everyone does start collecting and colliding into the settlement, I'm sure things will make sense. So we'll take a look quickly at the defenders just to see kind of how they're setting up, and then same with the attackers. So the defenders are kind of committing a large portion of their elite units to the walls themselves. We have the protectors of heaven right here, along with the Azure dragons, which are kind of like a bow glaive infantry. They're really strong, and as you can see, they're about to unleash their first volley on the oncoming attackers. We also have some halberds, and that's scattered throughout the city itself. We can see one right here, yeah, and it looks so awesome in Spear Wall with all the flags at the back, and then when they get closer and closer, they plant the flags in the ground, pull out their weapon, and charge in to meet their comrades. Also, the city does have some unique districts in it, and this is why I'm really excited to see what modders can do with this, as we have kind of like the city spread up into separate districts, and this has kind of got a moat going around it. I mean, it's not supposed to function as a moat, but it still does look very cool, and you can funnel in attackers if you need to. Over on this side, they've kind of got a similar setup as the artillery is bombarding them, and they also have this unit right here called the no, where are they? These guys right here, I don't know where they are, the Defenders of Earth, and they are just absolutely insane. They do so much damage, so killing them is going to be very vital. They have a very nice setup in the last stand position at the city centre. Right here you have the some more halberd setup, and once again that looks absolutely awesome as the flags flutter in the winds. And then finally they have a defence right here, which is getting absolutely demolished right now by the Bandit Queen and Yuan Shu, so they're going to definitely struggle right there. And then for the attackers, they set up kind of a 3-pronged assault, one over this side with Xinjiang, Yuan Shu, and also Zhou Yu, I think is how you pronounce it. I think that Zhao is pronounced Joe. So I'm getting there, guys. All your advice is really helping me out, so I appreciate it. Over on this side, it looks like we are bringing mainly a Yellow Turban army. We have 2 Yellow Turban Lords and also Kong Rong with his artillery bombarding the settlement. And then finally, Liu Bei is bringing a contingent of himself. He's also bringing, I still can't remember how to pronounce the XUs, but I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments. So he's bringing them too. So kind of a smaller army for Liu Bei, but maybe it's going to be a lot more elite. We'll have to see and find out. So let's just go ahead and get this battle started and then dive right into it. I might also, I'm not sure whether to get rid of this because this looks very cluttery. So maybe I will quickly just take off, where is it, hero portraits? Do that so you guys can't see it. It's very cluttery, isn't it? So let's just do that for now. I know it's kind of hard to see what units are what, but I don't really want them kind of just sitting off in the background on these big battles. And we can always just press space to see where everyone is as the battle does get underway. So we're going to kick this one off with the infantry arriving at the walls. These are just going to be some basic heavy spear guard. Well, I shouldn't say basic. They do a lot of damage, but they're coming up against heavy glaive infantry. So I think they're going to definitely struggle, especially under the pressure of the towers as well. And immediately as these spear infantry get over the wall, they pop out their spears and shields out of thin air and then start taking on the glaive infantry, who I think will be very well suited to take to holding this line. We also do have some of the Defenders of the Earth, and as I said, these guys, if left alone, do some serious damage, so it might be a great idea for them to stick in. Oh, we've also just got a big bonus as well by Zhuge Liang as well. He's going to be dropping these debuffs and also buffs over the Sweltering Defenders, or Stalwart Defenders, apparently I can't read, giving a huge damage resistance. I'm not sure how long this lasts for, but that's going to really help out the attackers as they try and break through. We just got a tower collapsing right there. That is absolutely awesome. And the rest of the assault continued going. But I mean, already Liu Bei seems like he's really struggling. Where is his other lord? Did he bring another lord? I'm not actually too sure. I honestly don't know. On the other side, though, this force seems like it's going for a much kind of more, I guess slow approach. They're just mainly pushing up a lot of missiles right now and looking to try and hammer the defenders on the wall with all their missiles, because they do have quite a lot so far. We're also going to be looking to burn the gatehouses and the artillery. Towers do go down very quickly to archers. Maybe not so much these kind of heavily upgraded towers, but a lot of the other stuff, you can burn down towers very quickly to kind of remove them. Yeah, you can see like 1 or 2 volleys will basically set fire to the settlement, and that's really useful for the attackers. So it's always a good idea to bring a commander who can actually kind of commit fire arrows to the fight. And once again as well, you can see a lot of the missile fire just pushing away the defenders on the wall. With the support of the artillery, the city is starting to burn. And there we go, one of the walls just start to collapse. That's going to go ahead and give them a great opportunity to start pushing through. I think we already have some axemen as well in the breach. Yeah, we got some yellow dragons right now who have managed to break through. You can see a trail of their bodies in the distance, and now they're going to be colliding with the spear guard holding this defensive position. So whilst this battle's going on, guys, as well, oh, that's awesome as well. Another artillery breach right there. Do let me know what you want to see in the next online battle, whether it's more scenarios like capture the flag kind of, or like defend the hill, or kill a certain general, or do you guys want to see more siege battles? Do you want to just see land battles? Do you prefer records of romance? And also, let me know what you guys think of the game so far. As you can see some counter artillery going off right there. Because this game has been extremely successful on Steam. I think it peaked at 170,000 people playing it, which is kind of crazy. So let me know what you guys are thinking of it. Are you enjoying it? Is it not your cup of tea? Do you just let me know in the comments? It'll be interesting to see what kind of my community thinks of the game. So there's any other breach points happening? Yeah, here we go. Kongrong has advanced forward his forces now. A lot of his men are getting slaughtered, though, by the archer fire. However, that is kind of taking a lot of pressure off the own archers as well. So we'll have to see if they can actually make it through. The battering ram has made it to the gate itself. So there's going to be smashing in against the defenders. But you can see some halberds just ready. Oh my god, it 2-hit it? I'm not a fan of that. I kind of like a lot tankier defenses, if I'm honest, as the arrows come over. Yeah, I much prefer tankier defenses than anything else. So I'd much like to have seen a wall, you know, a defensive gate not going down in like 2-3 hits, but maybe some artillery hit it or some arrow fire when they were trying to take down the gatehouse. The infantry are going to come flying through. It'd be awesome if they did, because this would be a perfect screenshot of them blue flags going through. And I want to just sit here because it does look awesome. One of the great things, as I mentioned, is the flag assaults. You know, just kind of just scattering and laying around the battlefield. You know, the game looks absolutely amazing from a bird's eye view, with all the flags just fluttering in the winds. And right now, Kongrong is getting absolutely smashed. Here we go. They're going to come through right now. I think they are. I was told that the pathfinding was a little bit like a little bit buggy in this first playthrough, so maybe that's kind of why they're not going through. But Kongrong does seem like he has managed to take the upper layers of the walls, and that's going to allow him to push through the rest of his army. And we also have a duel as well. Where is this going down? Can we see where it's going down? Let's have a look. It's like all the way over here. I'm not sure, because it was this guy who accepted it, right? Is he just going to run through and go and take that jewel? Or is it somewhere else? Because normally the jewels like pop up on this right-hand side, but I can't see it. Maybe they're rushing towards it right now. But it seems like the defenders who were fighting Liu Bei are kind of starting to fall back now, yeah. Surprisingly, Liu Bei has cleared out these walls against the heavy glaive infantry. I don't quite understand how he managed to do that, but yeah, this glaive infantry have been broken down. I guess the yellow dragon axes are pretty deadly, so maybe that's one of the reasons why. But I think that's actually enemy axes, so who knows. I'll try and keep an eye out for that jewel. I don't actually know where it's going down, but I'll try and pay attention. Oh, it's over here, right? Maybe? Yeah, no, I'm not too sure where that jewel kind of kicked off. When you're playing, it kind of comes up on this right-hand side, so it's much easier to dive to it. But the assault is going through. You've got Zhang Jing, I think is what the Bandit Queen is called, up against this guy who, again, still I'm struggling to pronounce him. Again, one of the things I'm still kind of trying to get the hang of is the X's in Mandarin. If you guys could let me know down below, that'd be awesome. But the assault seems like it's going down pretty well. Like, for the attackers, they're losing a lot of infantry. Oh, we have a surprise cavalry assault right here. This is awesome. We have some heavy tiger and leopard cavalry. So they're kind of some of the heaviest shot cavalry in the game charging in here, hitting some of the crossbows. And that's, if they can take out these crossbows, that's going to be massive. But it does look like the Onyx Dragons, with some of the best bowmen in the game, are going to be flipping their arrows over and trying to whittle down them horses at any means necessary. Even if they have to kill some of their own men, they're happy to do it. This is something that I think will be really awesome cinematically as well for the for online battles is just having all these different coloured faction flags. You know, Kong Rong's got blue, Cao Cao over there is kind of like green, or it's Bandit Queen, I can't remember. You know, Liu Bei's over here with his kind of like golden-esque banners. You know, a lot of these, especially when you're bringing like 2 defenders as well, because this is a 3 versus 2, you end up with just some really like a cool flags. Like I really can't wait to see like a big 4 versus 4 online battle or something. I think that'd look absolutely amazing with all the flags just scattered around the battlefield. So many different colours. I think that'd be a real good like look. I wonder why this is moving up and trying to break down the gate. Like surely these infantry could just go and secure this if they wanted to. But I guess they're not. I mean, they're taking a lot of casualties, and I guess it's just a quicker way to break through. And as we saw, the gates are actually already fairly damaged. So maybe that's why they basically got 1 hit there. It's because the gates are already pretty brutalized. But I think even still, that would only take like 30 hits, like 3 hits to go down if they're doing 30 damage a pop. More infantry trying to break their way through. And it's also quite nice as well with the flags that like distinguishing who's who, because obviously this is a 1 unit type roster, so everyone has access to basically everything. So it's kind of cool to see, you know, the green kind of representing one side and the red the other. As that flag just collapses, oh no, is this a sign? Is this a sign that the defenders have no chance? Especially now that we have some Fists of the Bandit Queen going in as well with their dual-wielding axes. They're going to charge in and go in. Oh, here we go. So the duel has happened now. Okay, cool. So it does come up. This is great. They're going to be fighting one another. We'll go ahead and try and take a look at this and see who's going to come out on top. The Bandit Queen's weapons, the Red Sisters, what weapons she's wielding, are really good. And she does have that minus damage resistance as well. But he is also, you know, one of Cao Cao's strongest generals who eats his own eye. And this dude's just come over to take a look. Like, oh, yo, what's happening? What's popping right now? Anything fun? Is he routing? What's he up to? That was hilarious. It's like, yeah, don't mind me, guys. Let me just step away. I'm going to continue to fight. I mean, yeah, this, as I said, her Red Sisters do so much damage. But I don't know if she's going to be able to get the killing blow off on him. I think they're also both green champions as well, so I want to see the killing blow, though. He does seem like he's kind of bringing it back. Yeah, he's repelling her and doing a lot of damage. He just pop off one of her buffs, I think, as well. That damage resistance is so big, though. Yeah, he's literally bringing it back right now, even though the HP pool is a lot lower, and he's just gone ahead and dropped off one of his hamstring abilities, which should slow her up and make her a little bit more vulnerable. And there you go. No, she's still alive. Wow, these guys are tanking it towards the end of this duel, but I want to see... Oh, and he wins it! That's kind of crazy, considering how much of a health advantage she had in the battle, but yeah, she's going to be slain. No more Bandit Queen. And then it goes to show as well, like, he was one of Cao Cao's strongest generals, and he is a very potent force on the battlefield. But, you know, is that going to save them in this battle? You know, it's only such a small part of the engagement. There's still, you know, a greater fight going on, and infantry, the common soldier, can win the day in Total War 3 Kingdoms as they continue to try and break their way further forward. Fighting closer and closer towards the city centre. We're also using a lot of their arrows right now as well to try and snipe away the Onyx Dragons with their fire arrows. We do have Yuan Shu right here. Yuan Shu's a commander, so this guy could probably still even defeat Yuan Shu. You know, he's not really meant for kind of character v character. However, he doesn't get absolutely melted like a strategist does. But we also have another duel going on. I wonder why I can't see this duel. Because this is the duel that got initiated ages ago. And these are both, from what I know, both Cao Cao's commanders. They're both really good. Like, they both saved his life on multiple occasions. Liu Liang as well, charging forward. Popping off some speeches, intimidating his opponents. See, I don't know who wins out of this. I believe they're both champions, so they're both kind of like hero v hero engagements. I'm kind of voting for the guy with the huge ass mace because it looks amazing. Actually, in my Lu Bu campaign I'm playing on stream at the moment, I've actually got this guy under my command and he just melts in duels. So I'm kind of voting for him, but it seems like both of them are doing a pretty decent job at fighting one another. And we still have a big old fight right here. Wow, yeah, the cavalry just can't break through this breach point. It's kind of crazy. They're trying and they're trying, but even with all the turbans, the heavy infantry, the heavy halberd infantry is just keeping them at bay, even though Kong Rong has basically taken over the entirety of the walls. And Liu Bei is now just starting to push men in. So he's still been fighting up here. But he has taken the gatehouse. And that's going to allow his cavalry to run amok. This is sword guard as well, cavalry. So these horses are pretty decent as they just pour into the settlement. Wow, that looks dope. That looks really cool. It's a shame we're getting a few like jump cuts right there. I mean, the battle is obviously a big battle, but still, I think it's just like sieges for some reason. Like have a little bit of a few problems. I don't know when it comes to performance. This artillery is raining, and I don't know where that's coming from. This cavalry is just moving in through this cool district. I can't wait to see what modders can do with custom maps, because the custom maps in Warhammer are amazing, and that's with like awful sieges. So, and they can't import custom designs. Who won? Who won? Yep, the dude with a mace is an absolute beast, and they actually do gain back some HP as well when they win duels to allow them, I guess, to kind of get away from any tricky situations. But yeah, the modders in Warhammer do an amazing job, so I'm super excited to see what they can do right here. And oh my god, this is a death trap right now. So many horses are going down to these towers. They need to capture them as quickly as possible, especially with any arrow fire as well. That's why it's so important to save archers to kill these towers, because the towers do a lot of damage, but they die extremely quickly, and they also have really bad range. Like the range on these towers, as you can see, is, you know, archers can easily outrange them. So it's very important to take these down bit by bit. But as you can see, it seems like the outer walls have been taken out, and the balance of power is still very even. I mean, yeah, look at that. We had like 18,000 soldiers in this battle. That's awesome. And this, you know, you could have had 3 more players in this engagement. So I think the average like max battle that we'll be seeing on the channel is probably around about 24 to 25,000 soldiers. That'll probably be kind of whereabouts it sticks at. Here we go. Look at him. He's charging forward. Now, he needs to be careful because spears and halberds do a lot of damage to champions. I mean, he has dismounted. Something that I don't do enough, and a lot of players should definitely pay attention to, is archers do a great... heroes and cavalry do really well against these spears and halberds when you dismount them. So keeping on their horseback against spears is obviously, you know, it's obvious, but it's not a good idea. Look at him just sending so many men flying. Wow, this siege will go down in history of his, you know, how Jorah Mormont, is it Jorah Mormont, or is it, yeah, it's Jorah. Jorah's the first person through at the, sorry, this is really off on a tangent right now, but Jorah was the first person off at the Siege of Pike, right, through the walls. Oh my god, he just hit that guy around. And that's what this guy will go down as he gets more reinforcements of the cavalry coming in, because the halberds are falling back right now. I wonder why they're falling back, because that just gave them the epic opportunity to come in and hit these guys. Yeah, more cavalry pouring into the battle, and they're going to seize this opportunity. We also have Tao Qin as well. Moving in. I think that's actually pronounced Tao Qin. I think someone told me that the QI is like a ch sound. So yeah, as I said, do just bear with me with the names. As you can see, I am getting much better at them. It's just taking me a little bit of time to truly get the hang of it. And I kind of take it by a name-by-name basis. You know, especially in the sieges, it's really useful when you guys just let me know. And I'm like, oh, how do I pronounce this kind of word? And you guys let me know. We're definitely getting there. His sword is really nice. That's an awesome-looking sword for him. I actually have him in my campaign as well. Zhou Yu. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. So yeah, Liu Bei is moving in the rest of his forces, and he has a lot of these defenders of Earth with a lot of ammunition left. Yeah, look how much ammunition they have left. That's really good. That's going to make this kind of last siege really useful. Oh wow, he's also engaged. Wow, this is interesting. If he can take down Yuan Shao, that'd be huge. It looks like he has the same weapon as well. It'd be really cool in online battles if you could pick the weapons and armor that they bring as well, like you can in kind of Warhammer. I mean, it seems like he's just using his malice to hit away so many people. Just literally the same animation 3 times in a row. And that thing must be heavy. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely taking down. Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot of damage to Yuan Shao. I think he's going to win this, honestly. Like, he's designed for fighting, whereas Yuan Shao really isn't. So, I think, like, he's going to quite easily take this one down, but who knows? We'll see. He comes out on top. Can he be the mountain in this battle and kill, what, 2 people? And also a ton of... Oh, no, he goes down! Yuan Shao does slay him. Our ally has fallen. Indeed, he has. But the more reinforcements are flying into the battle, looking for victory. Calls for victory are being called, and I don't know if they have enough to do it. I mean, Banter power is shifting in favor of the attackers, but this is exactly where they want to hold, obviously. They have archers. They have these towers still up remaining. There's no more towers as we go further back, but maybe you could enact this tower right here. And I'm so happy we have these sieges back and running. They're so fun to come back to a 360 siege battle with close to 20,000 soldiers, all these units going around, archers flying. I just can't wait for mods to make this even better. And Yuan Shao slaying the mace dude as he is just laying dead there on the ground. F in the chat for him. The spear guard moving. How cool would it be if you could like recover their body as well? I mean, I was kind of asking a bit much, but still, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. I'm just saying it right now. It would be cool. The archers are going to be unloading in the distance. And as I said, these guys rack up a ton of damage. Yeah, they've already got 300 kills, and look how much ammunition they have left. Like, these guys are just so OP. Their glass cannon, they get, if you volley them with arrows, they will die in like 4 volleys. But if you can kind of keep them away, they basically shoot out like explosive arrows. It's really insane. We'll see where this volley lands, and you can see the damage that it does. Like, they like kind of explode and just rack up so many kills right now. And it's kind of crazy. It's definitely a unit. They're expensive as hell, but it's definitely a unit you want to try and kill. And here we go. Liu Bei is moving in with the rest of his force as well, looking to take over this tower. Taking this tower over is very important. This barricade's destroyed. Okay, so it's going to allow the infantry to chase him down. I thought they were kind of trapped in there, but no. The yellow dragons are out for blood against these Azul dragons, or Onyx dragons, sorry. The Azul dragons of the glaive infantry. And you can see these guys planting their flag, pulling out their swords, ready to make their stand. But yeah, this axe infantry is going to cut them down. It really is. Like, these yellow dragons are very strong. I think they're top tier axe infantry you can get. So we have great armor piercing. They're kind of a really good shock infantry. The other archers are running away. Oh, we also have a Stratus, right? Oh yeah, Zhou Yu. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm just, again, still trying to learn the names. I'm getting there. But yeah, Zhou Yu is out here. Or is it Zhao Yu? No, it's definitely a Zhou, right? I'm sure you guys will let me know. But yeah, so he's still pushing forward, but I don't think he'll be too successful. If these archers can get on the wall, that could be really useful as well. You got a couple units of archers out here helping, and there's a good crossfire as well, so you can maybe take out these dragons if you just both shoot these guys. That'd be really useful. You also have some more of the defenders of Earth hitting away the archers and just melting them. Look at them just disappear. That's what I'm saying. The defenders of Earth are very crazy. Definitely might need a bit of a nerf maybe in a future patch, because all you need is a couple of them. I mean, to be fair, crossbows can destroy them at a distance very effectively, but still. Also, it's very useful about this tower. Yeah, I mean, Ban's power is now shifted back in favor of the defenders. It seems like there's not really a lot left besides missiles, honestly, and a bunch of heroes, but there's not really a lot of heroes for the defenders either. Yeah, I mean, it's just mainly missiles of both sides still left remaining. Both sides have around about 1,000 soldiers, and who has the most heroes right now? I mean, Kong Rong is sitting outside the city with some artillery of ammunition left. We have just a bunch of archers. Liu Bei and my boys are charging in. Yeah, I'm sure the attackers have this, just because they have a lot of heroes left. And as I said, heroes can be killed kind of quickly. But for the most part, you know, if you're going to have heroes and they still have arrows left, they're probably going to be okay, especially with these defenders of Earth coming in with their volleys. I mean, how many kills are these guys on right now? Probably a lot, right? We can actually take a look at them. These archers are in loose formation. Do we actually have any defenders of Earth? Oh, I don't think we do. Even if we're just firing, we're just shooting fire arrows actually, but there's a lot of arrows. And the city is just burning as well. I mean, look at that. It's pretty awesome as the white tree burns. The infantry kind of just flood in as well. I'm just going to try and kill as many of these missiles as possible and just move further forward. Yuan Shao is, I think, fleeing from Liu Bei right now. Yeah, Liu Bei is chasing. Oh my god, he is fast. Look at him go. He's going to try and catch him and bring him down. I mean, I think if he dies as well, it's probably over for the defenders. They'll probably will just rout. I have noticed that kind of individual entities really struggle to, like, why isn't Liu Bei hitting him right now? I had noticed that that's kind of a thing. Like, it's quite hard for heroes, if it's not a duel, to interact with one another. So, you know, hopefully that'll be something that they can improve later on. in the you know, in new updates and stuff, because yeah, I don't know, it seems like there's a little bit of a problem, because obviously Yuan Shao's running away and Liu Bei wants to fight him, so he can't like sync up any animations with him. He's managed to catch him now, but even still, like, they're doing it now, but as soon as like you give Yuan Shao an order to run away, he'll kind of struggle with that, and the dragons are coming in to try and protect him as best as they can. I mean, look at that, man. It's awesome. More arrow fire coming in as well. Oh, wow, though. Zhuge Liang is getting slaughtered by the spear guard. Strategists are not meant to stay in this battle. And he just dives through them and he's like, see you later, boys. I'm out of here. Kong Rong is just chilling right now. I mean, he is a strategist, right? He's just watching this battle unfold. And he can't even really see it either. He's just like, you guys get on with it. I'll be out here. It'd be really interesting as well if my Discord ever... I mean, look at that. That looks amazing. That's like something that 3K does look great. Just the bodies, the city. It'd be cool if the city was still on fire from this angle, but it does look great. It really does. It'd be really cool if my Discord sent me in a replay where you actually have like the betrayal and stuff, where, you know, entire retinues just retreat from the battlefield because they don't want to help out in a battle, or like a reinforcement army that kind of arrives and then retreats or something. That'd be really cool. Lots of arrow fire coming in, looking to finish off what remains of the Defenders of Earth. Over on this side as well, we still have a bit of an engagement. Band's power is now been back to even, and there's only a couple hundred men left, so we're going down to literally the last couple men. And I don't know who's going to win it, whether it's going to be the heroes of the attackers or just the sheer men of the defenders. We have another mace guy right here doing work with his weapon. We also have this tower coming in, and this tower is probably doing more damage to this hero than all these spear dudes combined. They do a lot of damage. So how much ammunition do these archers have left? Yeah, not really a lot. So they're going to have to start committing to this fight. Yeah, Kong Rong has finally been like, okay, I guess I need to come in right now. He's managed to rout them. Yeah, I can't imagine there really being much left. Oh, look how cool this is as well. This is so awesome. This is why I love these Discord battles. Yuan Shao has formed up a defensive square here. It'd be cool if he dismounts as well. It'd be awesome. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because the battle's kind of slowing up and I don't want to bore you guys. So we're going to skip ahead till this final stand happens, and hopefully it'll be an epic one. Okay, looks like we're getting a charge right now, going in, trying to break up this formation, but I don't think Zhuge Liang is going to be able to do much about that. Yeah, he's going to quickly fall back and get out of there, and we're going to get this yellow turban general giving it a chance as well. I mean, this has really good charge resist, but he did manage to penetrate that formation, and we also have some arrows coming in as well. The arrows are going to be doing the best. I mean, it does give them a great boost, and the Yuan Shao is giving them some bonuses as well. And it seems like they're going to go on the offensive, break that formation, and look to surround, or I guess they have to charge outright these archers. It's really the only thing that they have. We also have a lone archer as well going in. Look at him. He's charging for China. I imagine he will not fare too well. Yeah, I think he's already dead. No, he's still alive. Oh, no, there he goes. The arrow fire coming out. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this charge, man. That is so cool. That is awesome. What a way to end this battle. The elite guard Yuan Shao leading his men to victory or defeat. Charging against these bowmen, engaging them. I mean, they have such good general, like they have so many good units. Oh, but look at this. We're going to capture the city center like the cowards they are. And that's going to force the infantry back. Maybe Yuan Shao will be able to take care of these guys, but I don't think he will. So I think we'll be seeing Yuan Shao going back, but then this infantry has decided to go on. Oh, and Yuan Shao has accepted the duel to try and get this cap from kind of kicking off, I think. Yeah, he's going to try and bring this cap away, but it might just cap before. No, it looks like it is ending right now. And the infantry are going to be going out. So Yuan Shao is going to try and hold this general in place and hopefully allow the Protectors of the Heaven to really dive in and do some work. I mean, they are heavy glaive infantry, so this is where they need to earn their keep right now. The archers could also try and sneak through, like form up a really thin formation, get around the back and start shooting them. Might not be a bad idea. At the moment, they're probably going to kill a lot of their own men. Or they might just go in as well. Yuan Shao, I mean, he's not going to last, is he, right? He's already killed one general, and he's very depleted, so I imagine once he breaks, the battle will be over. We'll keep an eye on this duel, and we'll go back. Also, did Liu Bei die in this battle? I want to take a look at who else is... Oh, there we go. Caved in his chest with one big swing. Yeah, Liu Bei is still alive. He's just chasing down some archers right now, some Onyx Dragons. I guess that's good for you. Yeah, there's a bunch of generals still left alive right now. I mean, now I guess the rest of the generals are going to look to come in and break these guys. It seems like the battle is basically over right now, and I mean, it's still really close, so anyone could win. So we'll just triple speed it a little bit, wait for this general to come down. Oh, he doesn't have his horse anymore. Oh, that's brutal. He doesn't have his horse anymore, so now he's charging in against them. Honor and glory. And in there, back as well, just one clean swing. Trying to defend off a few of them. All he has to do is do one, like, global swing, and he'll be absolutely fine. Ooh, that's kind of a brutal for a mace to, like, rip through his shoulder like that. Normally expect a mace to kind of be doing these huge roundhouse swings. Won't going in, but we'll see. These protectors of the heaven will hold their own for some time, but it looks like there's only 30 seconds left in this battle, and it does seem like the attackers kind of have this just because of their hero strength towards the end, and I imagine they will break eventually. Yeah, like this hero does have all his HP still left after killing Yuan Shao, and there we go, defeat. But an honourable defeat, I would say. What a great battle that was. For their first siege battle, sending that in, that was absolutely awesome. So let's take a look at some of the kills in these forces, see what units really got up a lot of kills, and we'll go from there. So we'll start off with Zhang Jing's army. Yeah, a lot of the Yuan Shu's forces doing decently. The soldiers of the right, I think they're called. Can we not... Are you joking? Why can't we switch through all these guys? Oh, that's a stupid mechanic. Why can't we click through to see who else got the kills? That's dumb. So I guess this is all we can see, unfortunately. But still, nonetheless, you can, I guess, get a good idea of what units did really good. The artillery did amazing as well. Pretty impressive. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.